Wilson back again today, and I've got a really simple card for you. This one is showing off our new Itty Bitty Bow, or Dotty Bow actually, and I'll show you how to put that together. And sometimes you just need a really quick card, and this is it. So to show you the dies that we'll be using today, I've got the Delicate Daisy, the complete petal. We're going to be using the smallest size in this one. I've got the Grand Vinery, and I am also using that Itty Bitty Dotty Bow, okay? So we'll do a little bit of cutting, and I'll show you how that assembles. So let's get our plates. And I've got a piece of raspberry card here, and my dies. Now this little bow set, it's really cute. It comes with 2 different tails you can choose from. I'm going to be using these tails today, and then we'll just use this piece and this piece. So to put it onto our plate, I'm just going to tape these into place. And that keeps them from kind of moving underneath each other, so if you happen to do that, you won't cross-cut them at all. And that would ruin your dies, so you don't want to do that. There we go. And pop my base plate on top there, and we're going to run it through our grand caliper. And let's just check it. I think I'm going to do a little bit of a turn there and run it through one more time, just to catch all the little spots. We can even go backwards. Okay, that has done the trick. So pop that out, take my tape off, and get our tails. And this is the little wrap piece we'll be using. So let me take these out. I'm just going to use a little pokey tool to pop these out of the die. Oops. Get that under there. Okay. And the actual bow part here, pop this out. There we go. And our little wrap piece. Okay. Now I'm just going to use a glue dot for this. And because they're tiny, I can actually just pull one apart and use bits of it. So I'm going to put a little glue dot in the center there. Okay. And I can even pull that apart and put a little bit on either end, I believe. And if you do these at home, I always recommend using the Cosmic Shimmer glue to get it nice and secure. But you do need to wait and let it set up for a second. So rather than doing that on camera, I'm going to use glue dots. Makes it a little bit quicker. So just fold the edges into the center there. We're going to use, in fact, I'll tell you what, let's see if I can peel this in half. Just put a little bit on there, and we'll save this for the tail. Pop that across my wrap piece and around the bow, securing it to the back there. Okay. And once you've got that all nice and tight like you like it, in fact, I've got a little bit of that showing. Let's just pop that back in there. You can do some forming too. Okay. And then we use the last little bit of that on the tails and secure them into place. I'll show you just how cute this little bow is. Absolutely adorable. Isn't that cute? So we're going to go ahead and put that onto our card. Now I've gone ahead and stamped one of the sentiments using a crimson permanent pad, and I'm going to use the vinery that I've already cut, and we'll glue this into place. And I'm just going to put some little dots of glue on some of the wider spots here and glue it down. Doesn't take too much. Now I'm going to put one going this direction, and the other one the other way. Now there's a left and a right facing on these, so you can use them in all sorts of different configurations. Sometimes your cards need something going one direction, it just suits it. So I've decided that that's what we needed to do, have the dies going both directions there. And I'm going to pop that a little bit like that. And I went ahead with the smallest die in this set. There's 8 different flowers, and this little teeny one, cut 2 of them for each of these, put a little pearl in the center, and I've just kind of formed it up and around to make almost like a closed daisy. And I think I'll try and glue these into place. I'm just going to put a few onto our vine in selective spots. So cute. And these match the font, the ink on the font on the sentiment really nicely. Maybe about like that. Put this one right about, let's say right about there. And take that really cute bow, and let's put that on with a glue dot since it's dimensional. And we're going to take that and put it right at the end where our vines cross. So pretty. Now, the other thing that I like to do with a simple card like this is just scatter some pearls. So we'll take our scissors and just a couple little dots of glue randomly around. Just adds a little bit of interest. Maybe one more up here. And I'm going to glue these into place. They do have an adhesive on the back of them, but I find because they're so tiny, if I just add a little bit more glue to them, they're nice and secure and they don't tend to fall off. Right there. It's dry as clear glue too, so you don't have to worry about it being a little bit too much behind that pearl. There we go. And you have a complete card ready to be sent to anybody in just a few minutes. Really, really easy to do, but absolutely beautiful too. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Look forward to seeing you again soon.